What is going on, everybody? My name is Wong and I am the video editor for Driver Motorsports. We're here at Driver Motorsports to showcase a day in the life of Driver. Hey Dan, what are you working on today?
So I am working on the Pandem Cage truck. We're doing like a full livery, but this is the hard part where I actually have to pretend like I'm a vehicle wrapper and wrap a vehicle. I'm just laying down these stripes, so without giving it away. Here's the design. Everything else was done with a vinyl cutter, but this part all kind of has to be done by hand with knifeless tape and fun stuff. So we've got some really cool Oracle red that it's kind of hard to capture on camera, but full color. It's got a lot of flake in it, so it looks sick. I'm laying down this part so that I can get to the fun part, which is all the vinyls that I've actually cut. All this stuff is ready to go on it. This was all the hard work. This is the harder work. We'll have a full series on this coming out too, but it's definitely turning out sweet. Hopefully the people and the viewers will get an idea of like what it's going to look like when it's done, but this thing's sick. We're waiting on custom wheels to get here from Japan. We had to order some obnoxious sized wheels. I don't even remember them, but I mean, you can look at the fitment on the rear, like needs some meat back there. So got some big boy wheels coming for it, but they're being custom made in Japan. Don't know the ETA on that. It'll probably be a while. So in the meantime, we're getting what we can done while we can, and then we'll go from there. But it's going to be a sick truck. I can't wait to see it done for sure.
Yeah, I can't wait to see it done too, dude. This thing is turning out to look sick.
It's gnarly. It's so funky looking, like especially from the rear, especially with no wheels that fit it. It kind of pokes out for no reason, you know, without wheels on it. So
what's interesting to me is the exhaust in the middle of there.
Yeah, so
that's
wild. Devin fabricated the exhaust, dual center exit, rather than just the single like 1.25 inch pipe the factory is. So cool little exhaust. And it's really only working out of one, but both do flow. But it's kind of a straight pipe to the one, and the other one kind of plows into it. But it's just cool. It'll be pretty sweet when it's done for sure.
What are you working on today?
I'm working on checking in this car right here, the Seltzer. I'm just trying to make sure it's all good mechanically and get some parts ordered.
What are you working on today?
There's more too. Checking it in.
Nice. This is clean.
It's not too bad. It's got a few dings here and there.
Fresh off the boat. So as you see it is as you get it. Which means, you know, maybe it has a couple of dings, a couple of scratches, but good cheap deals. That's what that means. This is the beginning of the process. We gotta get it checked in and see if it's actually a nice car, how much we can list it for. But it'll probably be somewhere in the ballpark of like 7 or 8.
That's a steal for this thing.
Low mileage, relatively clean body. It's got one dent, but you know, overall it's not too bad.
Hey man,
Hey buddy.
what's going on? What are you working on?
Doing some editing for the new style videos we're doing, and all that fun stuff. Find the right music, which is one of the hardest parts.
Yes, as an editor, I agree. I agree.
Yeah, so I'm actually gonna go get CJ, and CJ is gonna pick his own music for his own part in the video.
What's going on, bro? What are you working on today?
I'm just cleaning. We have a ton of cars. I don't normally do this, but yeah, been washing cars for like a week straight. Nice stuff.
What's going on, man?
What's up, brother? So I'm trying to reset some service buttons from getting ready to tune this thing. So basically, I changed a bunch of the factory ECU settings, and in doing so, reset the maintenance calendar. So I'm basically putting that stuff back like it was. This is one of the few Euro cars that we get in, so most of the time I'm lucky. All of our cars are antiques, so they don't have such sophisticated computers where I don't even have to worry about this. But this one being it's such a new car, it's got lots of finicky features. on?
What are you working on, Dave?
Nothing much. Just cleaning up after working on Chris's car. We're gonna do JZX 100 Mark II next and do some maintenance to it. So just a nice, simple, calm day today.
How are days like for you?
Some days you have a rush because you have a customer waiting. Other days it's just get what you can done to the best of your ability and work on it the next day too. You know, it's nothing. It's never chaotic or hectic through here. We're always at our own pace, and that's what I love about it. So
Sounds like you guys have like an entire process that you guys just stick through. And like,
yeah. If you don't have that process and you don't stick to it, then you kind of lose your standards. You know. So we got a good system down pat. We got a good group of people too. So. Believe it or not, Devin created the entire wire harness for Rival 32 from scratch.
I don't know shit about plugs.
He did a fantastic job making stuff from scratch. I'm just over here pretending like I know what I'm doing. Basically, what I'm doing is creating some connectors. So this harness is a plug and play harness, meaning that it just adapts to a chassis using, some of Haltech's gear, which is fantabulous. But when you start adding in a whole bunch of extra stuff, like drive-by-wire, for example, the harness has the built-in features to support that, but there's no wiring readily accessible. You have to make it. So basically I'll tap in and I'll just add connectors that go to different items so that it's serviceable. You can take it apart without having to dismantle the whole dash. Probably in my younger years, I would have just hacked into a harness and just completely spliced in and left it like that and wouldn't have been mad, but somebody else would have been behind me and been very upset trying to do that. So the next time somebody goes in here, at least it's something really nice. It's not some rat's nest of wiring like we see from other locations.
It's not gonna be haggard.
Yeah, I'm gonna try not to. I'm sure there's a better way to do it, so don't judge me, YouTube. You should see some of the stuff we get from Japan. It's pretty bad. A little bit of tin the tip here. Get this good and hot, and then put some solder in. Bam! And that's just gonna ensure that I got a solid connection. It's not gonna come apart. And then I'll heat shrink over that and keep it all nice and glued together, watertight. Not that this thing's ever gonna see water, but I want to make sure it doesn't get corrosive. Ultimately, when I heat shrink it, this is a piece that I had to cut off. All this loom will get put back, and this will all be, put through, and little stems will kick out, and it'll be all nice and neat looking, like it came that way. Is the goal.
What's up, guys? Cody from Driver Motorsports. Usually I'm behind the camera, but
Hello.
this guy's right here.
Hello.
And he's gonna be helping us out. Chris is about to hit the track tomorrow at VIR for another driver event. He's super stoked. Done a lot of suspension work on this car as far as whatever else he's done, which I don't know what he's done. He's very mysterious. We can talk about that. He's ready to beat his personal time. We all know Chris is one JZ chaser. I'm not that knowledgeable about this stuff, so I probably should stop talking.
Yeah, that's a 1J.
Right now, Chris is trying to get his gauge clusters right in his car. He's about to blow a fuse, but it's fine.
Last time I was on the track, I'm running down the track, I'm doing it, and this is falling out, and I'm like, damn it, I gotta stick it up in there, and I'm like, and then it's falling out here again. I gotta.
And we need Chris to be 100% focused when he's representing Driver Motorsports on the track.
Exactly. And you got my camera stuff all sorted out.
No, because we haven't been back here yet. But
I need like 2 GoPros. We have a suction cup mount.
Yep.
Best 2 GoPros and the roll bar mount. And then I'm gonna need you to show me how to hook it up to my phone.
All right, so this is going to be a tutorial on how to show Chris how to use a GoPro. We're going to mount up Chris's car for the track, so let's go get the stuff.
I still can't get over this media room, dude.
I'm super proud of it because I got to do it all myself. It was a storage room. The walls were covered in metal shavings and everything. It was dirty, so I just came in here one weekend and then a bunch of hand-me-down stuff until they started getting me new stuff. So it's my home. This is a good idea on paper, but this is going to add a lot of responsibility to Chris.
Damn right it will. What?
He's going to have to charge these, make sure these are charged.
I got that in there.
Yeah, I'm there.
That's even worse.
In there.
This is it. It's staying like this. See my personal steering wheel?
Yeah, it's yours personally.
Deafy gauges.
They're definitely gauge.
Cusco roll bar.
That's cool. Why not?
We're gonna work on the pedal a little bit too. For heel toe, I was gonna try to round that edge because it's so very sharp.
Yeah.
I can do that, you know, heel toe action on it.
Put some trim lock on it.
I think it'll just fall off.
Yeah.
Epoxy trim lock on.
50 seconds.
It's their answer to everything now, just 50-second epoxy.
Well, what happens if you're gonna need to take it off?
That's what I said.
That's future Chris's problem.
No, that's future Devin's problem.
Oh, you didn't put enough goop in there,
Oh,
man.
man. Yeah, you gotta goop it.
Here, I'll goop her.
You gotta goop the gop. The drive in that tip. Yeah.
Can you just cut it?
I can try. I only brought one.
Just cut a little off real quick. Hurry, it's 50 fucking seconds, man.
It's pack back.
Uh-oh. Take two. So right now I'm setting this car up, go to the track, do some driving events. This is just a driving event. Basically just sign up, go there and drive your car. We're using it as like a test and tune session. We're gonna get lap times and I can just see where I'm at. And then we're gonna go compete in time trials. I went last time during our Japan Auto Legends event with the SCCA time trials and car didn't feel that great. I ran a 219, which in my book is slow. I put sway bars on it, Cusco sway bars, Origin tension arms, because I was getting wobbling under braking. I got more caster now. I had only 5.5 degrees, now I got 6.5 degrees. I've raised the front end up a little bit so I could ride the curbs a little more. Oh, I changed the diff because it was whining super bad and had a big clunk in it. By the way, diffs out of BRZs and FRSs bolt right in this. You just gotta clearance the front bushings a little bit. Bolt right in. So that's good news because you can get them for like $200-300. They are a Torsen diff, which is the best kind of diff over a clutch pack diff. Way better. This is 410 gears. I had 373s. Now I got 410s. Gearing's a little better. We should get a little more power out of the turns and everything. It's gonna change my shift points a little bit. I just gotta get used to that. Just lay down some times, man. So that's all I'm gonna try to go for. We're gonna see what kind of tire temps we have across the tires to judge whether or not we need to inflate or deflate them a little bit, or maybe more camber on one side than the other. It is more right-hand turns, so I imagine the left tires are gonna get hotter. The outside edge of the left tires are gonna bear the brunt of, you know, most of the wear and tear on it. So might have more camber on the left, less camber on the right. Right now it's even all the way around, so I'm letting go.
So now
It's in there.
Because I didn't think Chris was listening before, but he's going to have responsibility of the track that he does not want. He's got to keep these GoPros charged. We do not have an external charger for the GoPros for some reason. We used to have one. Don't know where it's at now.
We don't have a charger?
We don't have an external charger. I have 2 cords.
Biggest thing is, I know from doing this in the past, remember when you come in from the track, you turn it off.
Because he didn't do that last time and killed the battery the day before the event. He just had a GoPro just chilling right there.
Yeah, the whole time was there, but we couldn't, it didn't work. Nothing.
Because the battery's dead.
So,
Simple mistake. I don't know anything about GoPros. I don't know much about them. Ed is the only one.
I was gonna send Devin down to like the South Paddock to get some video. Is he just gonna take that on his phone, or should he take one of the GoPros with him and take it with the GoPro?
Take it on your phone. You got a newer iPhone, throw that,
iPhone 14
throw
Pro.
that junk on video, 4K, or
Try to zoom in a little bit too.
So 4K 60 FPS.
Perfect.
Wow.
That's all I know.
even get some of those cinematic mode shots.
I guess maybe when I get down there, I'll record myself a little bit, checking in, getting it teched, and talking to the track people about registering and all that kind of stuff, so people can understand what it's like to go to a track day.
Yeah. And that's what that's gonna be.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's gonna be the video.
That's gonna be the video.
Okay.
That's how this happens. That's how every
Do we have a
single
suction cup
video
mount for a phone?
I got a double-sided tape. Oh man, I thought he was gonna. No.
You don't know what's coming out of CJ's mouth.
I got the sticker.
You don't know what's going
You
in.
don't
either.
know what's going in his
You
mouth.
definitely don't know what's going in.
Because I was gonna download like racetrack app that you could put right here, and it could film out of there, and then it'll get like lateral G and all that kind of shit. I'm not really prepared because I should have ordered this off of Amazon probably or something a while ago. Shout out to Amazon. Thanks for the sponsorship, Amazon.
Chris.
Yeah.
I got something.
Kind of like that, but it's double-sided tape you can mount to.
Yeah, that's what this one is. You can double side it
Is it gonna hold his heavy phone?
So you're saying we could put this?
anywhere.
Well, it's gonna vibrate.
Oh, he's gonna have to double side to his phone?
Oh, you're trying to film with it?
Yeah.
I thought you were just trying to like.
No, he was just trying to have a phone case hanging on
No,
his
I thought he was trying to just get the G's and stuff. Is what I thought.
Well,
And then.
It works.
but it's not like the other ones. 2 other diffs, whining like a baby, and then now this one's good. So, and this came out of a stock FRS, and it's a 410 gear, and I could definitely feel the difference.
You can feel the difference with it.
Oh yeah, I figured you would. It feels peppy. It feels fast.
Where's Isaac?
Sack.
Sack?
Sack.
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 We got some awesome idea happening. So far it's like 98% confirmed.
Oh God.
No, you're gonna be stoked. So we just found out that president is kind of toast.
Oh, blown up? Yeah.
Yeah. We're LS swapping it.
So who?
Chris.
Is Chris doing the work?
Are you?
Are we?
It's already got a V8 in it.
Who's gonna do that? I say we go to the junkyard and get a 4 or 5.
Isaac is pretty educated when it comes to LS. You are too, to be honest. So trying to get Dan back
Listen,
on the benches.
I'm down. That's not the car to do it with.
Are you sure? Because I think it's the perfect car to do it with.
Yeah,
LS the president? You're a little excited.
I'm not.
You can call it the LS event.
Oh, accident? L-accident?
Accident.
Is this like the actual plan? Like,
They took the idea back to Chris, and then everybody was like LS.
K-Series.
We can LS it. But it's not gonna be any faster. This we can.
No, we're not building.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. It'd be pointless to do a bone stock LS swap. If we're gonna do it, we should do a DH45, just like it has. Do these not shut anymore?
I don't know. We're gonna do something with the president.
We're gonna do something with it, and it's probably gonna be more along the lines of put the motor it has back in it.
Get rid of the car.
In other words, if anybody wants a cheap right-hand drive Q45 President without a motor, we got one for sale.
We also have the president.
We'll put LS in it.
Yeah.
You heard it here.
One time. We're gonna put an LS in it in about 1.5 years when we get to it.
It's always weird when Dad leaves the house. We left this home alone. But when the dad leaves,
Now we have to talk to strangers.
I know. When the dad leaves, kids throw parties.
How far is it?